How's it going, fellow foxes? My name is Solaito and welcome back to another Crash Arena Turbo Stars video. So in this video I'll teach you how to build the best classic car possible in CATS. But before we do that, let's open up this box here. In my previous video, a lot of people complained that I talk too much when opening a box up, so I'm gonna do this real quick. There we go, a Titan. Oh, that's a fancy double rocket. I want to test that one out. There we go, a golden Reapers. Awesome, guys. That's the first one. And a diamond. Definitely gonna make a video in the future talking about these diamond cars. But there we go, those were the four items. I actually want to take a look at a rocket before we move on here. Let's take a look. That's the current build which I'm rocking here. This is I think, damn, we just have one energy short, but I have a ton of toolboxes, so we can obviously put a toolbox on. So let's put my face down a bit here. Let's take a look at the new weapon which we got. It was the double rocket, right? This one. 933. It's not quite there. With a bit of upgrading, I think it might be worth it to change it up and use that 4-star military rocket in place of this 3-star military rocket. I don't know. Perhaps you should wait for till I get a golden double rocket because as you can see, I'll show it you guys right now. I actually instantly promoted earlier today. As you can see, I'm already in stage 16, which is the second stage of the golden parts. So we should definitely be getting some golden parts and a golden double rocket quite soon. So I'll be opening up more chests in a minute here, but as you can see, we're getting pretty close, and I'm so excited. Like, once again, we're getting close to that second prestige. It's pretty exciting. And the build which I've been using to get instantly promoted is like the surfer body here. So like my last video was about like the Titan, if you still remember, that was yesterday. The Titan was really good, but I couldn't really promote any further with it, so that's the reason why I built this really awesome surfer with how is it called, a forklift, which does 100% additional damage to my rocket, so that's quite awesome. So let's open up this box here. There we go. So that's not all what this video is about. Today we're gonna build the best possible classic car, basically, and a lot of people will probably type in the comments, you're saying it wrong, it's not a car, it's a machine, and you're correct. It's actually the best classic machine which we're gonna build here. So there we go. Now let's take a look here. As you can see, I currently only have one classic body. That's quite strange, right? Why would I sell all my other classic bodies? Well, I'm gonna explain that in a minute, but first let's take it over here. Let's put it over there. Now, one thing you have to realize about a classic car is that it can only have, at most, one weapon attachment slot and one gadget attachment slot. And that's a huge limitation, because let's be real here, the classic body is just darn perfect. It's a very stable design which a classic car has, and also it can it can go under people and scoop them up real easy. So I really like the classic car's design, but it has just a major limitation that it can only have at most one weapon and one accessory. So that's like a huge limitation, and therefore it will be very unlikely that you will ever get instant promotions with a classic car. Does that mean that the classic cars are useless? Hell no. So let's take the example that you're in a championship, just like me, and so you really need some more medals, because as you can see at the moment I only have 4 medals, and I'm gonna need at least 8 or 9 to get into the top 6 to get promoted later tonight. So I can't do that with my awesome surfer body here, so I'm gonna need different kinds of approaches. And the best way to get into the top 6 when tournament ends is just rocking a whole bunch of different designs, which each have their own strengths and weaknesses. So the classic car can just be great to grab a quick 2 or 3 medals in the championship and get promoted when the championship ends. And therefore I think it's important I make like a bunch of videos here highlighting the strengths and weaknesses of all different kinds of cars. And we're starting today with the classic car. So as you can see, we don't have really much to work with. Only one weapon and only one accessory. Now, what do you want to pick as a weapon? Well, I'll tell you. The weapon isn't actually important with a classic car. It doesn't matter jack shit. I know, okay, I shouldn't swear on the channel, but I did it anyway. So let's put on the sticker first. That's kind of important. So what do you want to put on there? You want to put the thing on, a weapon on, which gives the most health bonus to your classic car. Because the most important thing about your classic car is its health and not its attack value. I'm sorry for these pop-ups on my phone. I'm really sorry. I really need to look into how I can like mute these things. There we go. We shouldn't get them anymore now. Okay, so we want to put on a weapon which gives health bonus to classic. So let's take a look. What does this do? Oh, kaboom. There we go. 100% health bonus to classic. You might not like, it might be stupid. You're thinking like, why the hell are you saving a wooden weapon? That's just crazy. You should have merged that. You should have sold that. Well, hell no. You don't do that, guys. Especially not with legendaries, which give health bonus that can come in useful any day. Especially one which gives 100% health bonus. Especially to classic, because classic health is so important. So instead of putting on a fancy, I don't know, golden blade which is almost 1000 damage, I'm gonna put on this wooden rocket here, which is 62 damage. I know you guys, you're probably thinking I'm insane. I might be a little, but I think it's a wise decision here to make. So there we go, kaboom! Our health is up to 4k already. That's quite nice, right? So now the next thing we have to look into are wheels, okay? We gotta put on 2 wheels. Now, the first important thing you have to realize, once again, maximize your health. Use 100% health bonuses if you have them. I'm gonna look here. I don't even know if I have health bonuses to classic, but we're gonna look for them anyway. So this is probably to whale. Yeah, that's not really interesting. Okay, let's see if we have any betters here. And like really, I'm just building this car now for fun. But if you're serious about rocking a classic car, you definitely want to be betting your wheels, which give bonus to classic cars. So keep on betting them, get them till 60%, it's really worth it. Like as you can see, I got this whale wheel all the way up to 33%, which is quite impressive. But I don't think we're gonna have a good wheel for classic here, which gives bonus. It's really important that you do though, if you're serious about this build. Oh, we're actually gonna rock this here. That gives 20% bonus to classic, that's quite good. Yeah. So there we go, those were all the wheels, so we can only use that one. Now it's important that you have like, that you're inclined, so your back wheel should be a lot bigger than your front wheel. So take that into consideration. Like also preferably your front wheel should touch the ground, you know. But okay, so what wheel are we gonna pick here? I don't know. This seems like a good wheel. Let's put this one on for now. You might perhaps take a Bigfoot. I'm not really sure if a Bigfoot is better here or not. You just gotta experiment a little with that. But there we go. So one last thing which I left us to do is put on an accessory. Now the cool part is with a classic, you can experiment with this. There are a couple of good options here. So either you go for the repulse, which is the first one which we're gonna test. And this is really good because when rocking a classic, it's all about flipping the opponent over and shoving him into the wall. And with this repulse, that is kind of really helpful to that cause. So another option which we're gonna explore in a minute is here using a booster. It's also really good for getting quickly under people. And then the last thing which we're gonna test out is a forklift. I'm really a huge fan of the forklift with the classic, but it definitely has uses. But for now, we're gonna test out this repulse. Let's do a championship, see if we can win any additional medals here actually. So as you can see, we only got 3 medals, so see if we can win some. So also, how much health do we exactly have? Like 7k, that's quite a lot. So we're probably not gonna win this one here. He's obviously gonna kill us. So like the classic is really bad against bouncy boulders, so you won't be winning those. Neither will you win battles against people. Then it was kind of close. If that Titan would have landed right, we could have beaten him. Seems like we just don't have enough health. I don't know. Not looking too great here. Like they're just able to one-shot us because we don't have enough health. That's also the reason why I was saying that getting enough health is really important. Okay, so yeah, is this gonna be our first victory? It looks like it. So this is a medal, which I normally couldn't get with my surfer body, but thanks to this classic body, we'll be able to get one. That's just another medal in the bag which you can use in order to get promoted. Like once again, it seems like this particular bolt is especially very strong against pyramids, which is quite nice to see. So there we go, that's already 2 medals. I think that's already quite good for like a crappy design with only 70 attack, guys. That's quite insane, right? So let's see. Damn, like, I don't know, these Titans just land wrong. Okay, is this... Okay, we went against this Titan though. We already got his medal, but yeah, it could just be a card which we didn't have a medal against. So as you can see, like this crappy design has already the same amount of wins as my Surfer. So there we go, we're gonna lose this one obviously. And against this bouncy boulder, we're gonna lose also. So there we go, we won 3 fights and 2 additional medals. So let's see where that takes us. It takes us to 5 medals already. That's quite good. Now we're going to test a different kind of design where we put a booster up front. You take the best booster you got. So obviously, this works really great if you have boosters or wheels with health bonuses to your classic. Because oftentimes, as you could see, people were able to actually one-shot me. And that's quite devastating because you definitely need to withstand 2 shots basically in order to get under that. Because that's the main plan here with the classic car. So let's test it out once again, see if we can win any more battles. So obviously we're still not going to win against bouncy boulder. We're going to use a different kind of build for that, but I'm going to teach you that in another video. So you can definitely win against surfers very easily with this build, but not if they're rocking a blade. So like this should be... Damn, we just needed to withstand 1 more shot I think, and we would have been able to get under them. So let's see if we're gonna be any more successful here with this build. It's looking like that's not gonna be the case, sadly enough. No, we're just a little bit too weak, guys. So yeah, as I said, like if you're serious about rocking this build, you should definitely upgrade your reels, bet them a lot, so you have more health, because that's really crucial in this build here. Okay, it doesn't look like we're gonna win anything here. Too bad. I really would have hoped that would have been the case, but we didn't win any fights. Does that mean that this card is disaster? Hell no. I used this classic designs many times to get just enough medals to win the championship. So I really want to recommend that one. So now we're gonna once again test with a forklift, but I don't have my hopes up quite high because we just don't have enough... we don't have enough health to withstand long enough, but so you should definitely like consider like upgrading your items when you're doing this seriously, because like from the moment you can like withstand 2 shots, you're gonna have a much better chance of actually winning. Yeah, just the forklift is really too slow here, and I don't think we're gonna win anything because like the forklift keeps like hanging below, and then it takes really long to go up, and we just can't tank shots long enough because we just have so little health. No, I'm just gonna quit this because we're probably not gonna win anything. I honestly don't like the forklift anyway on the classic build. I would much rather prefer like the booster or the repulse. So it seems like the repulse was our most successful build. So I'll take that one into quick fights here and do some quick fights for you guys. So there we go. Let's do some quick fights here, grind some chests and some crowns hopefully. Like the problem is here, as you can see, this guy is rocking blades. You're obviously not gonna win against that because no matter if you flip him or not, his blades are still gonna hit you. So you want to skip that battle. This battle looks a little bit more promising, but the annoying part is that he has a forklift, which makes it kind of hard to flip him. But we're gonna test it anyway. So let's see if we can do this. Okay, it's kind of a strange position which we're positioned in, but it seems like we're gonna be able to win this battle here. So there we go, kaboom, that's a 1 victory. And as you can see guys, you have to realize, this is like, I'm like in the golden league, I'm like in the golden stages already. And I'm using a wooden rocket as my only damage source, and I'm still winning these battles. I think that's quite remarkable. So let's see if we can win any more. Like this one also looks really promising. Sadly enough, he does have a forklift though. So forklifts can sometimes mess up your game plan since they just block them from falling over. I'm gonna try anyway. So we should be able to withstand at least 1 shot, perhaps even 2 shots. So let's test it out and see if we can win this battle here. Now as you can see, the forklift went under us and we just couldn't flip him. So that's kind of risky. Like a forklift, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So let's take a look at this one here. It's kind of annoying, he has double rockets, but basically if he gets totally flipped, we're not gonna win. We have to flip him like halfway. I don't know, that might work. I don't know, come on, please work. Don't shoot us. No, okay, it's very exciting. I'm actually gonna move my face up a bit so you can better see it. There we go, that's nice. So yeah, this is like like the video if you like this kind of videos. I don't even know. Also, put below in the comments what car or body type you would like to see next. I'm planning to do all body types, but the order I can change up the order, obviously. So I don't know. I thought this would be a cool series on educating you guys on how to use certain body types. So I think we can win this too. Let's see. I don't even know. No, I'm not gonna win this one. Okay. I thought he would like get a little bit more forward. Or who knows, we will actually win this one. Wow, that's crazy. Like, his double rocket was really weak. So that's another victory. There we go. So yeah, let me know what you think about this series. I really don't know. I thought I would just try it and see how you guys like it or not. But I think it's a cool series. I would definitely love to do it. Also, if you have any other videos ideas, definitely put them below in the comments. So okay, here we have another pyramid. Normally we're pretty strong against pyramids, but this one has a forklift, so I don't know. It's gonna be tricky. No, damn, what's gonna happen? Okay, it seems like we're gonna win this one here. There we go. So guys, it's pretty exciting, right? We're like beating all these players with just one wooden rocket. That's just complete troll, you would think, but still, we're managing to win these fights, guys. Let's do once again here. So yeah, this guy is rocking the forklift, and a wheel body is probably also kind of difficult to flip, so I'm gonna skip this one because we probably wouldn't have won that one. We could potentially win this one if we can go under him. I don't know. Let's test it out and see what will happen. So yeah, does he still hit us? No, he doesn't hit us. Okay, so it's kind of funny looking, so I think we can beat him here. There we go. Kaboom! Another victory, guys. So yeah, I think it's pretty exciting. Like, I'm kind of amazed by how efficiently it actually works. I totally didn't expect that one. Like, normally I win like 2 or 3 fights on my championship to get the medals, and that's it. But like, in these quick fights, we're really winning a lot. So obviously, Bouncy Boulder, you're not gonna beat that with a classic car, so don't even try. I'm just gonna skip this one here. So this is like a reverse kind of Bouncy Boulder, but still, he's rocking a blade. No matter if you flip him or not, he's still gonna hit us with that blade, so you can't win that battle. This is kind of interesting. He has the forklift. Let's see if we can beat him. I don't know. Is he still hitting us? Yeah, he's still hitting us, so you probably... No, okay, this is gonna be a loss. I thought we could go under him, but like his wheels... Damn, like if he didn't start to move, the wall would have gotten him, but we weren't able to do so. Like, his wheels were really close to the ground, so that's the reason why we couldn't really fit under him. Otherwise, that would have definitely been another victory. So let's do a couple more fights here, guys. Like, this guy is rocking a blade, but it's a pyramid, so it's a diamond, so it's quite easily flipped. But the blade will still hit us, so I don't know if it's worth it, and it's probably not, so we're gonna skip it here. Okay, this should be a victory here. Like, boulders are very easy to flip. Oh, damn. Seems like they're a bit too easy to flip because this guy made a 360, and yeah. We flipped him just too much, like he went back to the original position, so we lost it. Let's test it out one more time here. That's kind of strange. Will we win this one? I don't know. Let's test it out. I have no freaking clue. Probably not. No, there we go. He had quite a little high attack. But yeah, we're gonna keep it there. So, just to conclude here, guys, when should you use this classic? Obviously, you shouldn't use it for quick fights. That was just for demonstrational purposes. Classic isn't really good at quick fights. That's not its purpose. Its real purpose is winning those 2 or 3 additional medals in the championship when the championship is about to end. And will just push you in that top 6 of the championship and make you able to prestige. That's really the way this build should have been used, because as you can see, I've never actually used the classic car to get promoted. And that's not really its usage. Its usage is really getting those few medals. Now, to what should you pay attention when you're getting a classic car? I mean, like, what kind of classic car can you sell and what should you keep? So as you can see, this is really the only classic body type which I have. And so what should you keep? Well, really, power doesn't matter all that much, because you only have 1 gadget slot and 1 weapon slot. You don't need a whole lot of power. I would say like 12 power is more than enough. Like 10 is probably enough also. It can be kind of like difficult to fit a forklift on, but I don't think you should fit a forklift on. So like, you should be okay with 10 power on a classic car in my opinion. So that's not really a huge problem. Another thing you have to look at is obviously the amount of health. That's really important for the classic car. Besides that, like where the weapon slot is placed, it doesn't really matter, you know, where the weapon slot is placed. It can be all anywhere, it doesn't matter. Another, like, what you have to look at the wheel placement, so make sure you have like a wheel in the back and like a wheel in the front. They should be quite up high because that makes the car a lot more stable, but it's not really necessary per se. But really the most crucial point about the slots placement is the gadget slot. It really needs to be on that front nose, because if it's over there, you can't fit a repulse box over there, and as you could see, that was just really powerful. So that's really what you're looking for when you want to build a classic car. So yeah, besides that, I don't think there's really much importance to it. Like, preferably you have like a health buff to a wheel perhaps, but that's not really necessary. Like, having wheels which gives health buffs to your classics is actually way more useful, so I would definitely recommend getting that. And besides that, just try to get as many like gadgets and wheels and weapons which give health bonuses to your classic, and that's really gonna be crucial. Because like you need to withstand like at most 2 or 3 shots, because like if you have to withstand more than that, like you're just gonna lose anyway, like, because then he can just keep on shooting on you. But like you need like those first shots, you need to withstand those to get close to him and to lift him up and get under him. But once you're there, you should be set and you should be able to push them to the wall. So okay, that was the video for today, fellow foxes. So don't forget to put below in comments if you like this kind of video and what more body types you would like to see. Don't forget to like the video if you did, and definitely subscribe to the channel for more cats content every single day. Stay awesome, fellow foxes, and see you next time.